Hey everyone, welcome back to another New World video. I hope that everybody is having an absolutely fantastic day and hopefully a great start to the weekend as well. So let's go ahead and dive into today's video. Like you guys already clicked on it, saw the title, saw the thumbnail, maybe both. But let's go ahead and talk a little bit about another rawhide farm. Now this location that I'm about to show you guys will have boars, cougars, leopards, alligators, a lot of variety of different things that you guys can actually go ahead and skin if that's what you guys want to be able to participate in. You clicked on the video, so you probably want to anyway. So I recommend that you guys go ahead and either have some luck gear depending on what type of drops that you're trying to get, or a skinning gear, whatever really works for you guys. So it just kind of depends. Now along with that, I do recommend that you guys have some type of proficiency booster. In this case, the week one will give you 5% extra for 10 minutes, but you can get up to 15 for 30 minutes depending on if you guys have access to that and if you're able to make it or even buy it. At my server, I think you guys can buy some. As an example would be, I think the strong one sells for about $50 per, and there was no powerful ones available on my current server. So let's just kind of go into how much you guys might want to potentially spend on it. And like I said, depending on it, what type of drops that you guys are trying to get. Obviously from these specific ones, they're going to be in the 30 range. As far as the level goes, so you're going to want to be about a 35 or so in order to participate in this specific farm. If you guys are looking for a lower level farm, I do have that here on the channel as well. If you guys want to be able to check that out, I will try my best to go ahead and link it down in the description, or you guys can just go ahead and check it out for yourself by looking through my other New World videos, which I highly recommend anyway. So you guys can go ahead and use like the skinning gear. Like I mentioned, I would recommend the proficiency booster, which we're going to go ahead and take here in just a little bit. This is literally after only skinning 2 of them, we were able to get 92. So we're going to be able to get a whole bunch of rawhide very, very quickly. So let's just go ahead and kind of show you guys what I mean around the location. So we should have some boars around the area. So there's one right over there. You can see the cougar, or actually I think it's called a leopard in this area. You'll find that, and then if you guys go down to like the beach area, then you guys can actually go ahead and find alligators as well. So pretty easy to go ahead and get quite a few of them into like a group just like this. I recommend a hatchet just because you can get a horde of them and kill them actually relatively quickly, especially if you're using the berserker. It works absolutely fantastic. So look at that, 44 per. We're gonna get 182 depending on which meat you guys, or which animal you guys are skinning. You'll either get the red meat or you'll get pork, so you'll get a lot of that in the area, especially for those that like to go ahead and cook a lot. If we run down here a little bit, you guys can actually see the alligators right here. If you guys are struggling finding alligators or other types of animals in the area, but they do seem to respawn relatively quickly, but we can actually go ahead and take care of the alligators. Now these guys will be a little bit tougher than probably some of the other animals that you guys deal with in the area, just because they are a little bit more tankier. But here you go, you guys can see as an example all 3 of the different ones that we got. Now we got 58 rawhide from that. So obviously you will get a little bit more rawhide from the alligators, but let's go ahead and show you guys on the map, because that's exactly what you guys want. And this is the location right here. We're down here at the Broken Dunes Fort down in Cutlass Keys. If you guys don't have this fast travel location, this is the one that you guys want to be able to go ahead and open up, which is the Marsh View Shrine. One of my other good farms that you guys can actually go to that I have actually put here on YouTube is Fort Ramos, which is right here. And that one actually works really, really well. However, this one actually seems to be very populated lately, unless you go at the right times of day. So if you guys want to be able to get dogs and only one type of animal, then you guys can go over here and get this one. However, this one does seem to be a little bit better because you do have 3 types of different animals that you guys can choose from. Obviously, we showed you guys the boar, the cougar, or the leopard, and then the alligator as well. and then you guys can get the different meats from that also. And pretty much what you want to do is just kind of go around the fort like this in kind of a half square. So once you kind of get done, you just go down, come down here, and then you just work your way back, and you guys will actually go ahead and find them. So let's go ahead and kind of make our way down here, and we can kind of get a few of them in the area. Now the only thing I really dislike about Cutlass Keys in general is these trees. These trees are actually very annoying, and I just don't like dealing with them, to be quite frankly. They kind of are kind of hard to traverse a little bit. So, but everybody has their own different approach to it. That's the only thing I don't like about Cutlass Keys is the trees here in the very southern portion of it. In the northern portion of it, you don't really have to worry about it. But yeah, look, we've been spending just a couple minutes on gathering some rawhide, and you guys can actually get some very quickly. You can see the alligator spawning down there. See, hard to traverse with the trees a little bit. But like I mentioned, we're gonna head pretty much kind of south along the shore here, and we're just gonna basically kill everything that we possibly can along the way. All right, trees, I can't see what I'm doing here. All right, kill this island leopard. Go ahead and skin it, get some 51 rawhide. And again, just keep in mind that I am not using a proficiency booster yet. So if I was using a proficiency booster, then I would even get that much more. So you can start to see down here in this area, we have a lot more boars that we can actually go ahead and kind of draw in if we would like. We got a leopard right here. Leopard over there. And that one's going to retreat because that one's just a little bit too far away, but that's fine. All right, there we go. We got 2 pork from that one. Pretty fantastic. And we know that there's a cougar over here. Oop, wrong button. I meant to do my leap attack with my hatchet there. And there we go. Now you guys can just keep doing this for as long as you want to get as much rawhide that you need. Obviously, if you guys want to get more product out of this and more rawhide from this, then what you guys can actually go ahead and do is make sure that you also have a good skinning tool, and any tool for that matter. So in this case, we can actually harvest yields at 17% more resources, and that is if you guys have the orichalcum harvesting sickle. Obviously it's going to be less if you have the steel or the star metal one. It all depends on which tool that you guys are using in order to actually do that. But I recommend the yields bonuses just in general, just because it really does help you guys out. I like the yield and the luck. Those are the dominant ones that I like on all of the tools that I actually am using. Obviously I'm not using not the sickle, but the skinning tool. I don't have it on the skinning tool. I don't think that there was any available, but eventually what I would like to do is get rid of the durability part of it. I really don't care about that aspect of any of the tools or armor, and actually go with that. So if you guys want to be able to add more yields to this one, then I highly recommend that you guys get that yield bonus if you guys are looking for a weapon, or go ahead and craft one for yourself. But hopefully this video does help you guys out, and if it does, then make sure you guys go ahead and like, comment, and subscribe down below. It would help me out a lot, and it's greatly appreciated. But until next time, YouTube, you guys keep doing what you're doing because you're already doing it, and you guys stay gaming.